Welcome back to Imagination Station Network. Today's a busy day, so my voice is loud because I have another guest on the show and I don't know him, but I know him because we've went to a gig together and didn't know each other. So, let you introduce yourself.
My name's Alex Renton. I'm in a band called Nomad and I'm a musician and a singer.
Say, he talks just as fast as me. We'll slow him down a wee bit though. We'll get him slowed down. So, probably move the mic a wee bit forward, I think.
A bit so there.
Aye.
There we go.
Face it towards you. That's better. See, I'm learning. I'm listening to you guys that say, well, I don't think the sound quality. Listen, you've no idea, man. A couple of times I don't even turn the mics on. But anyway, right, it's not about you, James. It's not about you, James, about Alex. So, tell us a wee bit about what you do, Alex. What is your creativeness? Aye, that's it. What's your creativeness?
My creativeness.
Aye, creativeness.
I'm a songwriter, probably, I would say, foremost. I've been gigging for, when did I meet you? I gigged with 5 years?
Aye, keep my age away here, man. You can't.
4 or 5 years ago. So I was gigging then, so probably been gigging about 5 or 6 years. And I started a band a couple of years ago. Had some pretty decent gigs and now in talks with the producer and stuff. Played some pretty places like King Tut's with a band.
Love King Tut's.
It's a good venue. Like.
Love King. A lot of big people started there. Like we were talking down the stairs. Oasis.
Aye. Well, it was actually when we played. It was 30 years since they played or something. We played the Friday, and the next again date would have been 30 years since they played.
Brilliant. And you know, like again, it's your podcast, but I watched a wee docu. After that, that's what saved King Tut's was Oasis playing there.
Well, that was what you call it.
Better watch what I'm saying, just in case it wasn't, but I'm sure that was what they said.
Alan McGee or something.
Aye, because it was their manager that got them the gig, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he turned up there, I think.
Aye. Oh, aye, that's right.
He turned up and they were playing and signed him or whatever there and then, but
it's brilliant.
Right place, right time.
Yes, man. But King Tut's is like, it's the King Tut's Wawa hut, innit?
Aye. I loved it. Brilliant.
Back in the day, I'm not a big fan of loud music, believe it or not, but I've been to gigs because I'm getting old, man. I can say it now. I'm sitting in the front like that. Like a pure lemon. I'm enjoying it. It's like, it was like
big earplugs sticking in.
That's pretty much. I've got them on my key ring. But like when folk, the worst thing you can say is that, are you alright? I just experience music different, man. I think people just want to move me away from the front. No, it's my pal's band. It's
just ushering you away.
I'm like getting moved to the side, but
you were brilliant.
I was like, sign my t-shirt. But hey man, it's like, even that man, like following the footsteps, you just can't see this, but I've got a board in there. None of this, I always say, none of this is, one, it's not structured because I am autistic and ADHD, I can't structure things. It just is. But you're following in the footsteps, it's a big saturated market. But so if I was to ask you, like, what style of music, that's it, what kind of style of music?
I would say a mixture, because the band's like pretty rock and roll and pretty full on, but I like to, like, especially the acoustic guitar stuff, ballads and stuff, but it's handy to do like a rock ballad as well.
So you sing as well as?
Well, I'm a singer of said band, Nomad.
Oh, man.
And I also do acoustic gigs myself, but it's nice to have a change though when you're like, if you've got like set, like say 5 gigs in a row with the band and you're full on and you're like deep for a week, and then you've got like a couple of acoustic gigs, it's just more chilled, plus it's smaller venues.
Sorry, for our overseas people who are over on the other part of the pond, he meant deaf. Not of you.
I've just clicked.
Okay, so it's always the same. Like I've always see now that I'm just over 5 years sober. I'm not denying my accent anymore. And
it's just happening.
We went and filmed a documentary, and he's like, "Slow it down a wee bit." And I'm like, right, I don't get defended anymore. Defensive. That's the word. I'm like, normally, but I'm like, what do you mean? I'm Failshire. That's why you talk.
Well, I get on the stage as well. Like when I'm speaking. It's like you get folk back going, slow down. And I'm like, I can't I get that excited on stage and I just like
I've always been like that, man, so it's nice to have somebody who's the same on the couch. So like I said to you when you came in, man, it's good to have you on the show. We have a big list, but you're the right person at the right time for musicians day, man. It's like I don't know anything about the guests. I know them, right? Some of them I know, but I don't know their creativeness, but I've seen it and I watch it. And I'll make a brutally honest statement here. I said to Alex, I said, by the way, I unfollowed you on TikTok. I was like, I just kept sharing your stuff, man, and it was no reciprocated. Not that we follow people to do that, but we're building a community. And I'm,
in my defence, I didn't notice it was
in his defence, he didn't even notice me. That's how good we are.
Well, that's what the defences came more of it.
I didn't even know you were there, to be honest.
I'm on TikTok. I'm just because I've got like my own and it's linked to my own. When I go on, I'm just like, and then you just like slide on your account and you get the red dot and like 26 plus notifications. Like, oh shit! You go on it.
But it's hard to keep up, man. What is your, let's just plug them, and I've got down there plugs. We'll plug them again, but
I will tell
let's
you
plug the
because I'm
band and the.
so professional. I know them definitely not by heart. But,
That's alright.
where are we? Oh, there we go. 9 plus notifications.
That's not the band name, by the way. If anybody's
That's not
on Spotify.
Can I find you? If it loads.
Can he find you? That's
It's
my
Nomad
band's
Official Band on,
Nomad Official Band. We'll get a wee tag in the comments.
and it's I believe the same on Instagram. No, it's Nomad Official Music on TikTok, and it's Nomad Official Band on Instagram. I've got the wrong way around.
Oh, I might add you some. I might feel cute and add you later on Instagram to be dinged.
I will share it this time.
But that's what it is. It's like that's the world we live in, and I just think
Well, everything's done that way now, isn't it?
everything is social media. Everything is there. The podcast. I may as well plug the podcast is on Spotify and YouTube. There is changes coming, but first of all, we usually start by saying how you doing, but we're the just same energy as me, so we went straight into it. But how you doing?
I'm alright. I'm excited because I've got rehearsals today with new band members because we've done a couple of big gigs and then King Tuts and then took a break because I had some kind of rotating members and then it was a bit like, nah, if we're going full on with it, kind of it's easier to get a set couple. So I've got my pal standing on drums because we don't yet have a drummer. If you're a drummer, give us a text.
Get them a text and a drummer. They might answer it, they might not.
Dingy. So we've got a new bassist, Harris, and a new guitarist, Daniel.
Brilliant.
So I'm looking forward to meet them. They're for your neck of the woods, actually.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Harris is he's for Glasgow, but Daniel's for.
That's alright.
I should know that.
He'll find it, Daniel. Don't worry if you're watching this back.
Sorry, bud.
How many band members do you have?
4 of us. Just 4. So there's me doing lead guitar and lead singing. Bassist who plays the bass. Rhythm guitarist who does some bits of lead as well when I'm singing because I'm not that technically minded. And a drummer, but because it's easier having 4. I like even numbers.
I like even numbers.
It's easier to divvy the money at the end of the night.
My lucky number's 8.
Is it?
Because even
Mine's just 12.
See, it's even. But so we have a musician. We have Ian who does everything. He writes all our music for our productions and all our background music as well. So he likes to go and do all that stuff. Is there any other instruments you play?
I can play the bass.
Nice. That's what Ian plays. That's his.
And I could, when I'm in the studio and stuff, if I'm demoing something, I thrash away at the drums. I wouldn't say I'm proficient, but I thrash away at them. I can put a beat down to something, and then somebody goes, "Are you put something proper into it?"
What's that?
There was a drummer I worked with, and it was just like an acoustic thing, and I'd done it, and he came in, and he was like, "We'll just get rid of that. I'll just put a basic one in." And I was like, "Was it that bad?" But basically I can knock a bit on a keyboard, but I wouldn't say I'm proficient at that either.
Nice. So the idea of this show is that we get showcase you, but you're still relatively young. What age are you?
22.
22, man. See, there's another. You're going to have an odd year next year.
This year, this September.
Oh, September's your birthday. So you're 22. So your creative journey is it's just start. Well, it's in there. You're in it. So the reason why I got you on the show is that I want to showcase. So we had a team photographer on the show, Nicole, and she's about the same age, maybe 19, 20, and it's about showcasing the journey so far. So what led you on to this? Now I'm not asking like I was a wee boy and that's fine, man. If people want to give that, but people watch the show because they want to know the artist. Like, so it's up to you how much you want to give.
Do you mean as in why did I start playing or?
Well, how did you get into it?
You just done the same as me.
It's
coffee
not
left in the cup.
Devastated.
I looked before. I went, nah. I don't know. I've always liked music. I've always like. Fun enough, I never really liked the music I playing right now when I was younger. And then there was a guitar in the house, and I just started knocking about, and then got some lessons from David Dougal for plug.
David Dougal, don't know you, David, but I'll try and search you.
He's a guitar teacher, brilliant.
Cool, man.
So I went with him a couple of years, but there was a couple of teachers at school that used to play guitar. We started a guitar club.
I
I
was
know.
high school.
No, at the primary.
Oh, primary school.
Mr. Fryer, he was called.
Nice.
And Mr. Taylor, he used to play the guitar. And
Make a good chip shop, man.
or Robin Hood.
Mr. Fryer.
Friar Tuck. Sorry if you're watching.
This has gone wild, man. This is what happened. Letting ADHD go rogue, man.
And then I kind of just kept going and going and going, and then started doodling a bit, writing songs, and then started gigging and met some folk in Berwick and stuff. And my things, I was just been networking, and that's how I got further and further into music, was meeting folk after gigs, sitting, how you getting on, and that's the bit I enjoy, sitting,
Finding
meeting
out,
folk.
like, and I guess that's why you're here. Like I say, we have a list of 100 odd people, but you're the right person for now, and that you just gave me the reason why. I never know the reason why. I just know that the person's there because they have something that I see, and you've just said it. Without networking and without going in there and without asking questions, your career can go no further.
Well, you kind of put yourself on a stand. You kind of close the door
Exactly.
before it even opens, unless you just have the brass to go, right, I'm going to go and speak to them and say, look, can you help us with this? Or
And rejection's part of the job.
the worst they can say is no, do you know what I mean?
And then you hate and greet like I'm scared. I've been there, man. It's not worth it. Mic down. Nearly punching holes in the guitar. I'm not like that. But it's true, man. It's like,
But stuff like that as well, it gives you ammunition to write songs as well.
I know, of course.
You see like loads
Yeah.
of stuff to sit.
There's a couple of boys, I can't mind his surname, Pat something for Edinburgh, wrote a song about his ex-girlfriend. And he's now getting big gigs, and it's like, there you go, man.
Only takes the one song, really, doesn't it?
That's right, or the one ex-girlfriend. Aye, so...
I've got a truth for hell, sorry.
Nah. The thing is, though, is like, your fact is you're willing to come and share your journey. You said 4 years, you know, that's still a long time for somebody that's 22, somebody who found what he wanted to do when he's 37.
Aye.
I don't get jealous anymore of people who have found it, because I used to go to gigs with my pals who had a band, the Imagineers, and they used to get like big gigs and they were on the Late Show and stuff, and I would be like, where does my part fit in there?
Where am I?
Where am I? You know, I've got the gigs at like King Tut's, and I'm like, where do I fit in? I'm like a plum here, man.
Can I carry something?
I did end up carrying the cymbals. He's a drummer. In fact, he's a drummer. I ended up carrying the cymbals. Don't know that because we're solid.
I did weigh a ton weight back then.
But I guess everything led me to here. But for somebody to fight, it's inspirational for people to know that you found what you wanted to do at a young age. Which brings me on to my next question, which is on the whiteboard. Is that, have you got a side hustle? What's the side hustle for Alex?
It's a side hustle? I don't really know, kind of.
How do you make money, man? Apart from gigs, what's your side hustle?
I've just started working with my dad. I used to work in bars and stuff. As most creatives do, you end up working bars and all kind of stuff. My dad's a joiner, so I've been working with him.
Oh, brilliant.
Which I've been working with him on. He's a joiner, so and I love it. I used to do engineering. I was at high school. That was my plan. I was going to go into engineering, but then I started playing guitar. And I thought,
You've got to follow it until you know, but see, the reason I asked that question is because you know you need another job to fuel it.
Well, that was the thing. I was always kind of like, oh, I need to focus on gigs, and then I was kind of like, I can't get to a gig because I'm fucking skinny. So it's like you kind of have to.
And there is another question on there, is like, how do you get, you've answered it, how do you get your gigs and stuff, but you put your nose in and you ask, man.
Well, you have to kind of throw yourself, like, all these venues, some of them either will reach out to you, but that's only once you get to like a
But
certain
even since the last, I mean, it isn't a big area which we live in, but I make it my point. Does that make me like eyes are nosy? Making my point, or is it stalker? I don't know. I like to know, like creatives, this didn't just happen all night.
Aye.
Podcasts and all the other stuff didn't happen all night. I like to keep myself plumbed in. So like after we met at that gig, and by the way, this was what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and I had two massive hot dogs and 2 massive plates of chips, and I'll never forget that. And I always remind the guy at the
there was the
food
stand at the door.
I was hungry that day, man.
And that was. I never left the food van, I think.
Brilliant, man, that was great. And every time I see him now, I'm always up buying something. But not now Norman.
Aye.
Another band, I used to be quite into heavy music when I was younger, and that was the first I'd listened to it, and me and you spoke about it all night, and I'm like, I hadn't been at that stage of reaching out to people, but I reached out to them that night, and I say, you know, the fact is you go up on that stage and you commanded that stage is and her band were doing that, and I think they're on the list anyway. But it's your podcast, I'm right back. The whole point I'm trying to say is the interaction, and I seen you doing wee gigs, and you treat the wee gig like a big gig. That's the attitude to have.
Well, I think it's the best thing ever, because it's better to go. I would always say it's better to go brilliant rather than half-arse it.
Aye.
And then
pause it for everything.
Aye, so, and I think if folk see, oh bloody hell, that would be good on a big stage, and then folk will, word of mouth, innit?
Of course that is.
And then folk, social media now, everybody and their mum's going, oh, video them, video this, and
everybody's everybody's a creative. I was going to say an artist, but that's what I mean. Like, everybody's an artist. Everybody's a creative, man. There's a big saturated market, but if you do it right and you command your own wee tiny bit of the corner, like you're doing, I like hearing that people. I like people doing well for themselves, and I don't mean that financially. Financial's great. Money doesn't make me go round, but like willing to take on band members and willing to expand and willing to give that opportunity and go, it's not about me. That's what I mean.
Well, you can't. No man's an island, they say it. So you kind of got to just push on. But if
or
you're
women, no women's an island either in this world.
But it's like you kind of, if you've got like a big group around you, then you're going to go further, because every individual person's got their own skill, so it's handy.
Exactly. Brings me back onto the social media thing. That's the whole point. One share, one like, one love. Start loving and liking these people that you see on the podcast or the social media as well, man. Start giving them a bit of, you know, they come on and they give their time. That's I'm right behind you, man. It's like these guys will be successful in their own right, but with that wee bit of help, man, it's like.
Well, it makes a lot of difference as well. And I think it's when folk like the band stuff, I try, because you get like likes and that, you can't go through every single one, but it's replying to a couple of comments and stuff. That goes a long way with folk, because especially if you come off behind me. That's some bunny.
Oh, my wee bunny.
I noticed that else.
It's a sign.
And especially after gigs as well, that makes a difference again if you speak to folk rather than just bursting out the door.
And like that brings to mind, there's two types of artists in there, and correct me if I'm wrong. Like ones that will just be staying behind and do that, and then you're like, right, that's still me.
He's still going down the tree.
He's like that. Get me out of here. And then the ones that will go out and party too. It's like, so you need to have a bit in between.
It's the balance side, because you can, and I fell foul there as well. It's like, I just want to come out with that. I need all that. And I think especially when you're on your own, especially like 16, 17, 18, and you get like there's £100. And you play
straight out, you're spending it behind the bar. They know what they're doing.
They're not silly, like, you give you a couple of free pints and then you're like, alright, we'll just stay.
That's what happens though, man. But like, you're young enough, man, enjoy the ride, because the good and the bad, there's a lot of people out there that think, it's like the analogy we had a few photographers on here, and B who you mentioned. It isn't about going out and pointing the camera and taking pictures. There's skill involved, man.
There is a lot.
It's the same as like, and I'll use, like my son's a joiner, but Ryan, I'm going to use you as an example. So he was 7 or 8 and he wanted a guitar, and I bought him a black Fender. It was lovely, nice smooth thing, man. For his Christmas, that was his big present.
Right. And
he took it out the bag, and he lifted it, and he hit it a few times, and then he busted green. Something like that. What's going on, Paul? And then I did it, and at that time I was still out the jovial James. I should have really read into it a wee bit. He thought he could just get a guitar and lift it up and play it.
Oh right, you never realised you have to actually
learn. And I'd have gotten lessons, but so sorry Ryan, that was bad parenting. And he never played that guitar again.
No.
I was laughing, but at that time I was still young myself, 20 years. But it was like,
I think a lot of folk do that though. They kind of.
I'm one of them. I've got a few guitars, and I'm like, there ain't no chance I'm playing them.
I don't think it's just guitar. I mean, I've done it with loads of things. You expect just to go like that and be able to know how to do it.
It's you need to put time in, which you need to.
But again, it's the same point with like networking. So you've got to put time into like everything sort of thing. It's the same as like you can't just expect to go in and be able to network. Because I was always terrible at. I mean, I could speak to folk because I never shut up. So I was full on. But I would never say the right things, and I just constantly say aye.
People please.
Aye, and then you kind of have to take yourself back and learn how to do it.
And the thing is, if we don't learn, we don't learn.
Aye.
That's the whole point, man. You have to go. Like I said, I've been to many camping trips and I've owned many guitars. And let's just say the guitars don't come home with me. They get put in the bonfire.
Aye.
Either by me or somebody else who's had enough of it.
That's That's plenty.
That's it. Clang, clang, clang. It's the same when I played the harmonica for a wee bit, and that always happens, man. Played the harmonica for a wee bit, and my band, I named it the Amber Leaf. Amber Leaf, I can fly. That was it. So my heart was in the right place, man. But it's just that you've got to learn. So Ryan, what I'm trying to say to you as well is that we're just the same. I buy it and think I can play it, and I can't. And I'm not willing to put the time in.
I still think I can play it.
Let's hear a wee bit. I know we're going to. We'll do a wee added one on this, and we'll put. If you watch it right through at the end, we'll put a wee bit. We're going to video Alex at the end, then a wee. You're alright with that? Putting the spot.
Aye. Well, nice.
Go for it, man.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, a wee song, a wee. I've no dollars to throw at you.
As long as there's no pants, it's right.
Well, we customise everything else, we as well get pants.
Product placement.
And it would be placement.
This is a song I wrote about a year after I met you.
Hey, it's about me!
I wrote it in a garden in Newcastle. I wrote it at my stepmom's house. It's called Kind and Gentle. As you open your eyes, you live dreaming which you never die. You look up to the sky, but you feel blinded, trying to find it, but you'll never know how. Do they know why? Many years you've wasted, fall by the wayside. You'll never know how. And as the sun is rising, you look up to the sky. Enjoy the canyon gentle, let it pass life by. And as the night's approaching, you start to realize that you have joined the canyon gentle, let it pass life by. Now the past is behind, searching for the guidance that'll get you by. You lie awake at night, thinking of the good signs and the reasons why. But you'll never know how. And as the sun is rising, you look up to the sky. Join the kind and gentle, let it pass life by. As the night's approaching, you realize that you have joined the kind and gentle, let it pass life by. Cause it's all part of the plan. All for the one, but you're all for the man. You're all for the plan. Now you're all for one, and you're all for the man. And as the sun is rising, you look up to the sky. Join the kind and gentle, let it pass life by. And as the night's approaching, you realize that you join the kind and gentle, let it pass life by. Yeah. Join the kind and gentle, joy, the kind and gentle.
That's brilliant, man. Oh, my first live band on the show. Hey, that's epic, man. Where's the inspiration? Like, I've got straight. Where's the inspiration?
Well, I was sitting and a news article came up, and it was a bit morbid.
No.
A guy that had been stabbed in some city, and it said it's something about the kind and gentle, and I thought I liked that, so I wrote it down on my phone, and I thought I'll shoehorn that into a song if it kills me. And then I was sitting writing, and it's about folk like my parents and folk that I know and stuff like that. I never really explain my meanings by my songs.
Aye.
Because I always think...
You don't need to, man.
The only reason I say that is because I feel like if I explain my meaning, somebody, like 10 people... rather than them going,
it's the same as a painting.
Aye.
It's like, so when I first started to sell my paintings, people would invite me along, right? So this is James with the 3 pals, and I'm like, you bought a painting, you never bought me. It's the same, it's like they're selling your soul, man, and it's like, I don't need to explain it. What about the tune? What about the inspiration? Because I hear a bit of Oasis in there and a bit of Earth and a bit of Ocean Colours in. Well, that might just be my case.
It was funny because one of the songs that, I mean, that's an electric played song with the band and stuff, but the song we usually open the gigs with is called Walk On By, and it's a big opening thing. But the chords I had for that, well, the words I had for that, sorry, were originally the chords of that song.
So it fitted in.
And then I was like, that I couldn't get it to fit, and then I couldn't get it. I had the chords for ages, and I went, right, so I scrapped it, and I just started writing, and it kind of, I was listening to Live Forever and Sonnet, and that's probably...
That's what I mean, that's like, but they're my songs, man, they're like, that's my, I don't have any musical claim, as in like, I've got an eclectic mind, if that's the word, of rock, punk, everything.
Aye.
I mean, if you go downstairs and look at my LP collection, I've got Peer Gynt, Morning Song.
I know it's Jared Rowan, he's brilliant.
Oh, I like Jared.
He's
coming on the show, man.
Is he? I love his music, man.
He's just flying now. We should have interviewed him when we came back from Ireland.
I was listening to him on the way up, actually.
He's good, man. Jared's been about for a while, man. For a young
nice.
lad like yourself, he's smashing.
He's Stranraer, isn't he?
Aye, Stranraer.
Brilliant, like.
Aye, good lad. Like I say, it's like these. I have no musical in. I can't say I have no music. That's not what you're trying to say, James. I don't listen to any one kind of a song.
Like eclectic taste in
Aye, there's like Vivaldi down the stairs.
Aye.
It's like you've no idea.
Aye,
and I didn't think that music influenced my paintings until I met Ian.
Aye,
and then I'm
like, can you imagine?
And I messaged him this morning, all excited. I was like, "What about this song? Is that jazz?" And he's like, "It is." It's like he says, a fast jazz. It's the sort of, I can't remember. I was let you hear it off camera, and I was like, that was my dopamine hit for about a year. The longest I've ever held on to a song, but I don't have any.
See, I get that with songs. I hear them and I'll just play it.
Funny ADHD hanging on.
I think when I listen to bits, I hear different bits, and I'm like, if I keep playing it, then I'll pinch that bit. Like that song there. I mean, you said about the influence. Like I love the Beatles, so if I can throw in a Beatles chord into a song, that's what I always try and shoehorn at least one into
What's your go-to? What's your all-time go-to if you have one for music to listen to when you're not playing?
What song?
Aye, what music?
Oh, music. I don't really have one go-to. No. Kind of broad range, but if I'm sitting.
Use your top 5.
My top 5. Well, it has to be.
Right, 5.
Right, rock and roll has to be up there.
Is it 5 or 1? We're going first. 1.
Right.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. I like Scottish music and Irish music.
Me too, man.
Brilliant. Ballady kind of stuff, piano kind of slow stuff.
Big vocals, but just as big music in the background.
And I was never really into it, but I just started listening to it. It's kind of, I don't know, what do you call it? Not trance, but I mean, I like dance music, but it's kind of trance. I like that kind of stuff as well. And 5, I don't know. Well, everybody likes pop, really, don't they? You kind of have to. It's when folks say, "No, I don't like pop music." You do, because everybody's brought up on.
Of course they are, man.
Because technically,
apart from us, man, Fairshire, we're brought up on old school raving.
After Dark and
Resurrection. I mean, Ultrasonic stayed along the road for me.
I love Ultrasonic.
Who was Q-Tex? Q-Tex up the other side of the street. Do you know what I mean?
QFX. Not that long
when we're at the skating, ice skating, QFX in the background. I was bred into this, man. No wonder I ended up taking drugs. But it is, it's like, if you, like I get it, the influence from about you is how, like, I will not claim I have loads of artists that I look up to. Like, there's two in our team who are amazing, and we don't get enough time to work beside each other. This is me trying to put in if it was a band. Like, we don't get enough time, but when we do, hence why there's a hair up there that I've been working on for, and it's got 90 hours in it, then I'm influenced by their style of art. It's the same as
it's the same as a band.
I
guess, especially if you're, it'll be like the day because we've just got the songs to learn and first time meeting each other. It'll be good because they'll add little bits in that I've never thought of, and they'll do little things. And it's like, especially when you play with musicians, even just jamming. Like, I'll be playing my guitar and I'm like, how does he do that?
Can't you see it for a wee jam with Ian?
I definitely.
Ian will love that, man.
Good.
Ian will love
I
that.
think you pick up when you play it, but same as you, like if you see a painting, you're like, oh, I wonder how they did that, and I'm like that with musicians, are like, how the hell did they do that? And it's, you pick up bits, and that's why I love jamming with folk.
And that's the right thing. It's like I always say, like, so Leonardo, and that's not the turtle, by the way, the painter, and they painted all the things, and it looks the same as Michelangelo's. Because they learned from each other. They had the same masters or whoever it was that taught them. It's the same with music. It's the same with art. But people don't want to go. They don't want to credit people, and I'm all about credit. And it's like, so B came. You've seen up the stairs. There's a couple of my vintage. No, I don't wear them. Vintage dresses, and they've got bees on them. She influenced that because I love bees. I paint bees all the time. But I says, you'll have influenced something, and I'll message you and tell you. I said, look, I painted this vintage dress, and then I painted that bag, and then I painted that. I didn't stop, man. I just went for it.
Just keep going.
But I've done none of the work I was supposed to. But and that's that. You should always credit artists on the way up.
I think 100%. I mean, I always, because like you're never going to get anywhere if you didn't. I mean, it's all well and good saying, oh, I'm brilliant. But you kind of
humble, man.
You're only
humble.
You're only brilliant because of the folk you've got beside or behind you. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And I always say to people, it's about staying. Like, I rhymed a few things after you wouldn't know unless you come and meet me, because it's a humble journey. And if you stay humble, see when you're climbing up that ladder, whatever the ladder is you're getting to, remember, because you've got to come back down, and people will won't help you down. Like, get to.
I'll crash and
see you later.
crash and bang.
Do you know what I mean? And that's the truth of the matter. But it's interesting, like, to have an artist like I'm quite an introvert. People assume I'm the opposite. But when somebody's playing to me, that I get emotional. Music is a big influence on things. Like, it's not my podcast, but I'll share it. So the Greatest Showman, A Million Dreams.
I love that film.
That song is how all this started. The words to that song made me greet like a Christmas card for weeks. I still cry at it. And that's the words just hit me at the right time because I was willing to listen. And it helped me get sober as well, part of my sobriety song. And that's what built up the foundations. One song had that power to make me get my head out my arse and actually do something.
It's funny you said that. There was a woman that she follows like all the music around, but you'll know Carol Fairbairn. Have you met her?
Carol Fairbairn.
Shout out to Carol, by the way. She's like my number
Shout
one
out
fan.
Carol. I don't know. I don't think Carol, but I will.
She puts she's proficient every Friday and Saturday and Sunday. If there's music on, she'll share it. Everybody's playing even across the
well done, Carol.
Stuff.
More people like Carol.
But she put a lovely post on. I don't know if I'll be able to take days to find it, but thanking everybody that played at the Herring Queen over the weekend because she said music is our therapy, and she tagged me and all the people that played, and I was like, that's brilliant.
That is how
it gives you a good feeling knowing that music's just helping somebody, and it's brilliant. Because without music, the world would be silent, wouldn't it? So it's like,
hey, no, it wouldn't be, because people like me would be painting. I'm not joking, but it's true. It's like,
well, all the arts, acting, painting,
everything's all connected.
It's all the same.
I'm glad you say that, because that's exactly what Imagination Station Network is hoping today, is by connecting up every creative that's like
a spider.
By the way, I see other podcasts popping up, which is great. Like, always compliment the artist mind when that happens, because if we all come together,
it makes a difference.
It makes a difference. It's like, compliment the artist, man. It's exciting, man. Your journey's just started, but you're in the middle of it. And where are you travelling to today? Did I hear you say go to Glasgow?
Glasgow,
That's dedication. If nobody knows this and you're just joining in, my name's James Alexander Gaffney, and this is Imagination Station Network podcast. We're in Kelso. No, Glasgow's like 2 hours away.
That's right.
If you say any less than 2 hours, you're speeding.
Sorry, I've got the train.
2 hours away. Are you getting the train?
I've got the train.
Oh, nice, man.
To Tweed back, then Edinburgh, then up to Glasgow, Queen Street.
Hold on, tell me that route.
Here to Tweed Bank.
Tweed Bank?
Gal.
A train?
No, I'm driving it.
Ah, right,
Driving
right,
it
right.
to
I'm not. What do you mean? There's a shorter way. James is autistic. He knows the ways, man.
No,
It's like
getting a lift to Tweed Bank, then train to
right.
Edinburgh, then change.
Cool. Excellent, man. Like I say, I've seen you play a couple of times after we met. I've been to wee gigs and joined in, and I went to a gig with you only there though. Ian and me went to. It's shut down now. The wee bit next to Asda.
Radio Rooms.
Radio Rooms, man.
That's shut now,
We went to see a jazz band for the salmon.
Right.
It was good.
It's a shame. I liked that venue. It was a
good acoustic.
I played there a fair few times. I loved it. It was brilliant. We used to do the outdoor festival thing as well.
That's
That
right.
was
You
brilliant.
played on that? Because I came to that one.
I played it. Played a few times at the end. It was
That
brilliant.
was no long after that gig in the Black and Gold.
Black and Gold,
Aye, that's right. I only came for a wee while. But not being a drinker, I'm not really one for hanging out, man. But it's good, man. Good for you. Keep doing what you're doing. The world needs more Alex, and I'm doing with that. And I'm glad that you're getting a team of people, because it took me 3 years to get a team of the right people to do this, and you need a team
Of the right people.
of the right people. Aye, that sounds daft, man, but you need a team of people that are going to lift you up, man.
You have to link to each other. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no one person bigger than the other. It's like, especially that's what I like about the band. I mean, technically I'm the front man, but if you take away all the individual parts of that band, then I'm just some bloke standing.
Listen, we're no different. I'm the front of this band. I don't even want to be, because I'm more introvert than people
Well,
think.
it's funny. It's funny you say that. When the band first started, there was actually another singer, because I never wanted to be at the front. I was happy playing the guitar and singing maybe a couple of songs, and then eventually I kind of just grew into it. I loved it, and it takes the time to learn to love it.
It's the same as learning to play the guitar.
Aye.
You learn to fit the role, but if you're willing to take the chance and do that role, then that's the role that you're meant to be doing.
I think the hardest bit was when you first got to the mic and it was like, you start off and it's like 24, you're like, what the hell? Like,
I'm still like that.
Because I used to freeze. I wouldn't speak. I would just like, hello, my name's Alex. This is the song. And then
This is my song I'm playing.
And then we'd rattle through the songs and we'd play for an hour and we'd finish in like 20 minutes. And then you're like going, do you know this? Do you know this? And like try to jam a song together, and it's just, I think, I would only say in the last year I've actually just started to.
But you're building the audience, man.
And I think it's interaction and knowing when to speak and what to say, because you don't have to say lots.
Listen, you're like me. I just felt like, you've noticed, guys, there's like no empty voids in here. The only empty part was when Alex tuned his guitar in, and I'm like, I try and fill everybody's empty voids.
I'm like that.
Don't mean anything by it. I'm just like,
I hate silence. I hate silence.
See, when I was a salesman and the boss is like, by the way, you need to go silent. I'm like, are you having this or not? Are you buying this or no, man? Bye. I came back and talk all day to you, man. I'm sure it's not the last we'll be have you on the show. What do you think of Ian's? Ian combines music with art. What do you think he's Jimi Hendrix?
I mean, what the hell? I never spied that before. That's brilliant, isn't it?
It's unreal, isn't it? Some talent.
But out of everything, I would say art and music are
So close.
very linked, because it's this different outputs, but it's the same kind of link to how everything's created, isn't it? Because it all starts with like a chord or a sketch or something. So it's all built up the same way, isn't it?
I like that analogy.
And it's like album covers. You need an artist to do that, and to do an album cover, you need the music to put the album cover on. That's something you could do for me.
Listen, we have a team of people, man. You're part of the network, so don't worry about it. There's lots to come. We'll share it with you off camera. But again, we'll try and wrap this up. But I could talk all day. Don't stop watching for here. We're going to have a wee extra part with Alex getting some songs out for you. So what have I got here? I can't even read my own writing.
I've even got my glasses on, so I'm snookered as well.
Like that. What's the hardest? There we go. There. What's the hardest part of being a musician?
You can, and when we played King Tuts, it was probably the most stressful week of my life, the week running up to it, because I had these guys that I was sort of jamming with, kind of like a backing band, and a week before, they just said, we're not doing it.
I'm out, man. I'm ready to come to your house and pull you out.
I'm like,
that would destroy me.
So, because of networking, I had folk to phone, and I just rang round and was like, please tell me you're free this day. And I managed to get a drummer and a bass together. I mean, we couldn't get an extra guitarist, but we made do. And we had one rehearsal before we played King Tut's. And I was huffy-happy on stage. I was like, I played shit. And then everybody was buzzing and was like, oh, you're one of the biggest crowds in the room. And I was like, oh shit, go on that one.
You don't see it,
But you get too enclosed in it. But the hardest part I'd probably say is probably travelling and getting everybody rehearsed at the same time, because it's a nightmare if you've got to run up to gigs. Hardest part is, when are you free?
Yeah.
What can you do that day? Oh, but it's trying to get everybody the organisation and piecing it together is the hardest, I'd say.
Aye, that's getting everybody to sing the same hymn sheet as such. But just what you're saying there about so I used this analogy the other day. But there's a part of painting that's called the ugly part.
Aye.
And that's the part that's the best part, because that's where you're learning. But so like if you just tell everybody to F off on the stage, I'm out here, and you wouldn't have got to hear the good stuff.
Aye.
You had to ride through that part in order to go, they actually like me, because then you're ready to listen.
Well, I think that's the bit, like the easiest bit is being on stage. That's the easy bit, really. The hard bit's all the rehearsing, the travelling.
But that's easy to you though. That's what I mean. Like,
aye.
As a creative, somebody who's just starting, they'd be like,
aye,
crap myself because I can't get up.
I think it kind of flips, I would say, because when you first start out, it's easy sitting in a room practicing your guitar, and you're nervous for going out, and then I think once you get to the point when you're rehearsed enough, and then you go, that becomes the easy bit, and the hard part then becomes organising.
There's always going to be a hard part.
But the hard part's never really a bad bit, I would say, because you need the hard part to enjoy the good bit. So.
And you need to learn.
Aye. So.
That's what you do, man. But it's right, man. It's sounds as if you're doing what you're doing, and that's.
You just got to keep pushing on, don't you?
And if you don't enjoy it, then you're not doing the right thing.
Aye. Well, I mean that's the main bit. It's like I love it. I mean.
Like I put you on the spot there. Like I couldn't go that. If somebody said, "Folk do it on TikTok. Paint me something." I'm like, I have the plan for this. You.
Deer in the headlights.
I'm like. Then I just write F off on a bit of paper.
So
I don't.
I'm used to like sitting kind of party like, oh, play a song, play a song.
Well, that's we had a guy like that when we were in the party scene, and it was just he loved it. He's still doing it actually, so that serves a purpose. But I feel as if we're just getting started here. But I know we'll get a wee talk after.
Definitely
discuss a few things. But if you had to, I'll wrap it up on that. If you were to give anybody one bit of advice in your 22 years on this planet of a creative, what would it be?
Believe in yourself, basically. Because there's many days when I've thought, this is just getting a bit too thingy. Am I getting anywhere with it? Is it worth trying? Is it worth? And then you get a phone call saying like, oh, big gigs, you want to do it, and you're like, oh, so things turn around. So keep pushing through it. Basically, that would be my only advice. And the analogy I like, and it was Ed Sheeran. He was on Jonathan Ross, and he said it's like a dirty tap. You have to just keep running it, and the shit will come out, and then eventually you'll get clean water.
That's not far away from somebody else said.
And I like that, and it's true, because you've just got to keep doing it. And like even like folk that write songs, I write a song like 3 or 4 songs a day,
wow.
And it's 3 or 4 of them are usually shit, but there's good bits in them.
Do you keep them?
I keep them. I write them. I write them down. I've got a big pile like that of songs, but I think that you can write and then just keep push through.
That's what I always say, man. Don't chuck it.
Nah.
These are things that you need to keep, man. I keep all my old crappy paintings to me. To somebody else, they might not be so crappy. Well, thank you very much for your time, man.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you. If nobody else tells you this, we appreciate you giving your time.
Thank you very much.
And for giving your knowledge and your skill coming in and singing.
Thank you very much.
No easy. But before we finish, guys, I always end this by get yourself over to jagar82.com. There might be something there for your mammy, your granny, your mother, your brother, your sister. I don't know. There might be. There's a collective of artist stuff on there, including myself. But I'm going to give you a wee bit of advice today, and it will be one of my favourite sayings that I say is, in a world full of roses, be a wildflower. Right, guys?
I like that.
So thanks very much. Thanks very much, Alex.
Thank you very much.
And let's get one last plug. Where can we find everybody on all the socials?
Nomad Official Band on Instagram. Nomad Official Band on TikTok. Nomad Official Music on Instagram. And I'm Alex Renton Music on TikTok and Instagram.
He might add you and then he might share your stuff. I don't know. I'm terrible.
That's never getting left.
I'm brutal. That's the thing. I just
10 years in life, still been working together. Remember when you dinged
I might
me?
actually put that as your title on this.
Mr.
I have the power.
Mr. Dingy.
Oh, but no, listen, guys, we're going to put another wee added bit on the end, so keep watching and enjoy Alex's music. He's a good soul man and support him if you can and when you can.
Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to the added bonus footage of Mr. Alex Renton featuring his groupie James Alexander Gaffney for the day. So we thought we'd just get a wee bit. Alex is a very talented artist, so I'm just going to be bobbing about in the background. Take you on, keep two of your favourite songs, whatever you feel, man.
No worries. Oh.
My own private gig, man. Not wanting to throw a party, man.
Man for me. It's called Just for Today. There's a mountain of reasons it'll stand in your way. There's an ocean you're drowning from the shore that you stray. And I hope that one day you might see there isn't anything that's not within your reach. It's just for the day. I wanna be somebody else. Just for the day. I wanna fly away. Just for the day. I wanna take you away from here. Just for the day. For the day. For the day. Tend to be. You never truly know just who you wanna be. If you aim for gold, you might see there isn't anything that's not within your reach. It's just for a day. I wanna be somebody else. Just for a day. I wanna fly away. Just for today. I wanna take you away just for today. For today. For today. There's a light that shines within your eyes that lies and waits, waiting to see the light of day. Just for today. Just for today.
That's brilliant, man.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sweating in this. It was worth it. It's like, it's.
What's that wee fox used to be called? Fucking
I
Basil
don't
Brush.
think that was his name, though.
Basil Brush.
Aye.
Took the
Basil
fucking
Brush,
jackets
aye,
like
aye.
orange.
It's music. I don't play an instrument like I've said in the podcast, but it's nice to. You can tell you put a lot into it. Like I say, it's not my podcast, so I'll just be the wee groupie. Carry on, man. I find it hard to sit. I'm like, for somebody who says he doesn't bother with music, he fair does actually.
I'm trying to think of songs that are quite relevant to what we're speaking about. This one is usually played on an electric as well, but I'll give it a bash on the acoustic.
Go for that.
Gotta leave tomorrow. I gotta leave to find a better place. I gotta pop the phone. I gotta find it while I'm wide awake, and I don't know if we'll make it out alive. 'Cause I can feel the dreams and the was burning up inside. I can feel it, I can see it. And forget, I can see it, I can feel it. Get high and get saved. I can feel the seasons change, feel the air running through my veins. I gotta change my way. I'm gonna run and find a better place, cause now I know I'll make it out alive. But I can see the dreams and the running through my mind. I can feel it, I can see it. Forget and forget, I can see it, I can feel it. Get high and get saved. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna let you down. I can feel it, I can see it. Forget and forget, I can see it, I can feel it. Oh yeah, I can say.
That was brilliant,
Thank you
man.
much.
That was epic. As I said, it's so it's nice, man, to see somebody that puts so much passion into what they do, and aye, man, to just do that off the cuff is it's just unreal, man. You should be proud of yourself, Alex, man. You're 22 years old and you at least half know where you want to go. You know there's hard work coming, and you know that there's tough times, man, but you're ready to embrace that. So just even coming on the podcast, you've joined the journey, and
100%, yeah.
there's dots to be joined up. But hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. You change the world in your own way, and try not to listen to too much of the negativity. But for Team Jagger 82, man, we're fans, man.
Thank you very much.
Good voice, good on the guitar. It's nice, man. We've obviously
Glad to be part of the team.
so we've sorted something obviously off camera, but we can't tell you just yet. But listen, guys, thank you very much, and thank you for listening to this man who's gave up not only his time but his knowledge and his skills. So thanks very much, mate. I feel like a rock star for the day, guys. So listen, whatever you do, your creativeness, remember, if you've not heard your story yet, hang about, or in my Ayrshire dialect, hang about, man. You'll find it soon.
Thank you.